Morning, love. Righto, in this episode we've changed the rear shaft in the car and she's good to go, so we got a day to spare in Geelong. We go for a quick cruise along Great Ocean Road, or part thereof, and around the Bellarine Peninsula, another beautiful part of the world, and then we're on the spot, the Spirit of Tasmania, over to Tassy. Great Ocean Road stretches from Torquay to Warrnambool along the coast and is about 240 odd k's, about 4 hours drive. Memorial Arch, what's that?
Oh, the Great Ocean Road, the arch, yeah.
Oh, that thing.
This one. See, look at these houses up here. What a great view.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's just in the natural bush. Like all the bush is just natural. I presume you just park here and walk up the hill, then.
No, they have their driveways going up.
Oh,
slant thingies, whatever.
Well, this is pretty cool, isn't it? Wow.
They at some stage had to close down Great Ocean Road because we had a lot of rock falling, and we won't get to see a lot of it, but they had to build big, like, not retaining walls, but what do you call them? So what are you doing?
What's wrong?
I thought you were turning around.
I don't know. What's the lawn just up the road? Or is it not?
I don't know how far it is. It's over there. Do you get car sick? No, not car sick, just
annoying. It's annoying. It's different. If you went in the car now, she'd be going, slow down, you fucking lunatic! Even though I'm doing the same speed as everyone else. Slow down, you're gonna fucking kill us! I'm gonna die!
Fucking shut up. It's fucking funny. That's what I'd be doing to Jesus.
It's so good if I got someone in the car. It's so good because then she won't whinge.
I feel like I can't tell you off, but that's what I'd be doing to Jesus. Like when he used to take us on frigging up at Mansfield and he'd want to go, oh, let's go for a drive to Mount Buller. Fuck off!
He loves driving. He loves his road trips. He was telling me yesterday. He says my family doesn't like road trips. I love it.
Oh, hang on. Did he give you the... I know what he's referring to. Did he give you the full story? Little fucker. We drove to fucking Rimmer in his best shit marina with the suspension. So with the suitcases we had many, the two girls, it was loaded, and like, it was a fucking another hour drive. So they were doing another hour ride. Anyway, long and short of it is, we were hitting Barcelona Road here from Outback River, and the car was hitting the beach, and I was sitting on the back, and I was like, this sucking her down. So like, I told him, I'm flying to Jerusalem over here, to get a new car. Fuck that. So that's why we don't like road trips. Very slow down, please.
I'm going slower than everyone. Slow down. Slow down. You're a fucking maniac. Whinge.
Karen, yeah. Jesus would be doing nearly the same, not the quacking or the meh, but Jesus would go, I am going slow. Oh, how much slower do you want me to go? Would you like to walk? No, just fucking slow down. That's all I asked, and he got the commentary. Well, that's lawn over there. You better delete that comment, Jason. Chris.
What?
You sure you can delete all the sound?
Yeah, okay. I might choose not to, but I can. Oh, pity the camera doesn't see that on the side. Look at that. Ocean stuff. Oh, pretty well. That's pretty spectacular.
There's probably a...
There's a town just over there. Look, there's a town just over there. We'll go to that one. That'll be it. Promise.
And then we can come back inland.
Vehicles following. So that means speed up.
What's that?
No, we don't go. Go back inland. What are you talking about?
Let's go slow cruise. Oh shit, look down there. Oh.
Big cliff?
Yeah, see, that's what I can't do. Oh, there's a house. Fuck. Oh, there's houses down there. See, I didn't know that.
Is it really?
Greece.
What?
Oh shit, watch the road. Stop playing with your stupid... Oh.
I'm not playing with this stupid fucking dog. Like you girls are a whole pile of fun, aren't you?
Get out and walk. You can't look while you're driving.
Slow vehicle turnout, that'd be us.
At least we're safe.
Yep, we're definitely safe. Anyway, you get the picture. A lot of it's just like this, and as it gets along further, it just gets more spectacular and the traffic thins out a bit. A lot of the tourists just seem to go to Lorne and Apollo Bay. Absolutely fantastic drive. Lorne was really busy. Couldn't get any food because it was right in the middle of COVID and every second shop was closed. And the place was just really busy, so next time I'd probably take my own food and stop on the side of the road somewhere. The views are like this all the way along. Absolutely spectacular coastline. And hopefully you end up there without two nagging women in the car telling you to slow down every 5 minutes. Beautiful part of the world. Just have to be over 80 to get in, I think. Then we're going for a walk up there. I suppose it's on the beach at Queen's Cliff, where you can jump on this thing and go across to Sorrento. But on the big boat tomorrow, the Spirit of Tasmania, we'll be going out through those heads. Which is pretty cool. I think the girls have made their excuses yet. Oh wow. I can't believe. Did you take the elevator? You're shitting me. That is pathetic. Yep, you can just make out the city. Wow, look at that. That Sorrento is just over there around the point. You can't quite see it, can you? Yep. And these boats are coming in for the what do you call it? The Festival of Sail or something. That's us tomorrow. Straight past here. That's Tassy. We continued our drive and went from Geelong out to Port Arlington, coming back via Queen's Cliff and Ocean Grove around the Bellarine Peninsula. The next morning it was about an hour's drive from Geelong. We had to be there for 6, which was probably a good thing because we missed all the morning traffic into the city. 6 was probably a bit early. That's the time they suggest you get there, but there were lots of cars just rocking up at like 10 to 8 and still got on. So you didn't have to be that early. It didn't matter though, we just sat around and watched the sunrise. Absolutely beautiful morning. Station Pier. Station Pier, there's our boat. Look over here. Have a look at these blokes. Hot air balloons. How cool is that? Oh, beautiful. Once you're loaded up, you just head upstairs. If you've got a room, they give you your keys to your room. You organise all that. But otherwise, you just go and find a nice place to sit, grab a coffee, and watch the world go by. Real nice trip. It's actually a few hours before you even get to the heads across Port Phillip Bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your dining options for today.
Pretty cool doing the trip across Bass Strait from Melbourne to Devonport during the day. I've always done it overnight, which is pretty good because you rock up at Melbourne, you don't pay for accommodation, you jump on the boat, go to sleep on the boat, wake up on the boat, and you're off again for another day. You don't need accommodation at both ends. This way you need accommodation at both ends, which we're at Geelong and then we're staying in Forth tonight. But pretty cool to do it during the day. I really enjoyed the trip across the strait during the daytime. Well worth doing. Once again, when you get into Devonport, they're really quick to get you in and docked and off the boat. Matter of minutes, before the boat even pulls up and ties up, you're already down in your car. And since the doors open, you're gone. And as long as you haven't got a grubby car or fruit or gas bottles, you're out of there real quick. Otherwise, you stop at quarantine and sort a few things out. And then you're straight on the roads in Tassie into this spectacular countryside and views like this. How good is that? So we're just heading from Devonport, where you get off the boat, straight across the Bass Highway, along to the west, only 20 minutes along to Forth, up beside the Forth River here. That's the Forth pub on the left, and there's a free camp just here, close and handy. This here is actually only, 15 minutes from where you get off the boat. So if you come on a day boat and you need somewhere that night, this is just the Forth. Is it the cricket ground? Forth Sports Ground. Mm-hmm. Nice to know there's one that's only 10 minutes from the boat. Forth recreation overnight stays by self-contained motorhomes and caravans permitted for 48 hours. No tents. Oh, there's heaps of room. Wow. So you usually stay here for a couple of days and even base yourself here for Cradle Mountain, because Cradle Mountain, where we're going to head tomorrow, is just up the road. It's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Free camp, saves you a few bucks. And the best bit is, you can actually walk from here straight over to the pub. These places look like they're shut for longer than 48 hours. But, there you go. First free camp. Not even in my free camp book. But, that's okay. I'll show you where the pub is. So the pub is literally just back here down the road. There's a basic general store just there. Fuel and Wilmot Cradle Mountain. Turn right there. That's where we'll go tomorrow. And this is the pub. Bridge Hotel. It's quiet, isn't it? We might stop in there later and just have a beer and see what they taste like. But we're just going to town to get some bits that I broke for the fridge slide. Where are we? The road from Devonport to Port Sorrel. Ghost Rock Vines. Should stop there on the way back. What have we got here? Port Thrill, Shearwater, Hawley Beach. We'll go up there. That's beautiful up there. I think we still go straight ahead then. I think. There's a caravan park. So, also pretty busy, isn't it?
Yeah, but don't forget Australia Day is Wednesday.
Yes, that might all be a holiday, yeah. Yep. Well, we used to come down here sailing. Look at that. So Hawley Beach is up over there. And see, this is what I remember it for. See this bloke over here? See this boat over here straight ahead that's moving?
Oh yeah, the surf skiing.
No, that little boat straight ahead now that's actually motoring along. They were called cooter boats. And they were the boats that used to race along the coast fishing. They've usually got tank on board with like live flathead and everything in them. So to catch all their fish and keep them alive for days. Yeah, little cooter boats they used to call them. Remember our friend had one. Well, let's see if we can find Squeaking Point upstream. Through road, where's this go?
These must have been private property.
I know where we are. Where's that ferry thing there? Is it a wallaby?
Yeah.
Okay. You just sit at the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, just waiting for a mate. How cool is this? Look at the colour on the rocks. So many beautiful little spots like this that you would never find unless you knew. So this is Hawley Beach, I think it used to be called, Port Thrill. And this river system goes all the way up in there. We'll go for a drive down past Port Thrill and into, I think it's called Squeaking Point. If you can hear me over the wind. We used to come camping here and sailing here and camp just up there somewhere. Unbelievable. Beautiful. So I think it's called the Rubicon River. Well, straight off our right here or straight ahead, I think. Here it is. How cool is this? Oh wow. Oh, this is cool. Wow. This is so cool. So this is where we used to have our yacht moored. Oh my god, there's people everywhere. There's the old cooter boats I was saying about. Yep. Looks really nice at high tide. And not very nice at low tide. And you go down, back around that corner down there, it used to be called Mineral Sands. And there's this big sandbanks you used to climb up and crash on. So we used to come stay on the boat here heaps. They're these old cooter boats. So they all had tanks in them. The old jetty's been rebuilt. So when you go around that corner up there, oh, it's on my finger. So when you go up in that corner, it goes all the way up into the hills and it's the Rubicon River. And I've got a funny feeling the Franklin River flows into it. We'll have a look after. We'll go around that corner. I'll just sit in the water. for Exeter. So at Exeter, if you turn left there, Exeter Highway, that takes you through to Beauty Point. Oh, well, through to Beaconsfield, I think it's called, up on the Tamar River. So that was just a afternoon spare. Went for the drive around Portsrell area. It's good poking your nose around all these little areas. There's just, you know, every little road you go to and you find little nice little beaches and rivers, and love this place. Anyway, tomorrow we're off to Cradle Mountain, I think. This is the road leaving Forth up through the Wilmot area up to Cradle Mountain. It follows the Forth River, passing I think 3 or 4 power stations, which you can turn off and have a bit of a look at. There's not a real lot to see, but it's worth looking at one. And you don't have to go this road. You can go across to Burnie and up through Burnie. There's a big main road which goes up to Cradle Mountain, which is not a windy. But this road's just fun. It's just a fun road. And look at the traffic. Like, there's no traffic. It's so good. Later on in the trip, after I've done my loop and come back up to the northwest, I get a day spare and we borrow mates' motorbikes and go for a lap right around this whole area. Very good day out. Beautiful day like this on these roads. The roads are just fun roads and well maintained, so it's a good day out. Now, when you get up to Cradle Mountain, there's a National Parks and Wildlife office, and you park there and grab a bus up to Cradle Mountain just to try and keep the traffic out. That's the way they do it. It's very well run and organised, not much waiting time, and reasonably priced. Now, at this time, I got a parks pass for the whole month because a lot of other places in Tassie require this this parks pass, and in some areas I noticed they were policing the parks passes pretty well, especially over in the Coles Bay area, Wineglass Bay and all that. So it's worth getting the ticket for the whole time you're going to be there. And yeah, only an hour's drive, or a bit over an hour's drive from Forth up to Cradle Mountain. Overland track. This track ends up at Lake St Clair. Pretty sure it's only 65, don't need this on, 65 k's long. So I reckon might do the shorter versions, I reckon. Could have a look at it already. It's bloody beautiful, isn't it? Wow. Do not touch or feed the wombats. What do you reckon, baby? Pretty cool, isn't it? You could have bought the KTM easily. Yeah, it's all tannins and stains out of the timber, isn't it?
Yeah, it runs through the soils and the timber and just leaches out. Yeah, you guys have been to New Zealand, haven't you?
No.
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, the colour of the creeks and streams and rivers there is ridiculous. It is any tannin.
So still. Just pointed out this little native awkward.
Take a photo for your mum too.
What if I don't want to? Done. Bit less talking, bit more walking would be good.
Nice looking water.
Is it? It's not a Crater Lake thing, is it?
No, hopefully it's
Got no idea. What a cool little place. The boat shed. Oh, this is magnificent.
I'd say it's natural.
By nature.
Yeah.
Pretty good mountain bike track. Bit hectic.
I won't go over there and have a look.
I think so.
Where is it?
I think it's that plateau there.
Nothing's a good idea or not.
Tapi kayak dia masih kayak agak stretch gitu loh.
Oh, good mate, cheers. Whew.
Almost there.
Almost there. Oh, holy holy. Wow. Sort of want to do the summit now. So just up there. So that's Cradle Lake. Oh, it's the goat track coming up. Still catching my breath. Oh, that is a tough climb. I had to put the phone down for half of that because it was two hands climbing up rocks. Oh. And over here is, I presume, another cliff face. Oh yeah, it's another cliff face. I won't do too close. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. This pitch looks better anyway. On the way down now.
I've taken a little bit of geology at home as well, walking along the beach.
Yeah.
There's an amazing...
Wow. Pretty wild track, isn't it? You need to be a mountain goat.
Scree. They call it scree when it's lots of loose shale.
Is that what they call it? Scree.
I think so.
So you are a geologist. Quick swim, eh? It's not bad. This track's 2 to 3 hours. And we're bludging and cruising along, and it's probably about right. A bit more including the lookout, I think.
Actually, now I might have lied. I think I have had one.
Sort of wonder how many photos I'm going to take today. This is absolutely beautiful.
The branches.
Cradle Mountain.
Yeah. Get that even the whole.
Just gets better every minute. Beautiful baby. So picturesque. Meh. Wow. That just looks like hard work. Wow. We took a quick dip in Dove Lake. Wasn't actually as cold as I thought it would be, but there you go. That's where I was before, up there. On your way home, Wilmot Valley views. Cradle Mountain, look at this. Here we go. Oh, my legs are a bit sore. This road is so much fun. Lake Barrington. Mount Roland. Have a look at that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Mount Van Dyke. Mount Claude. Mount Karen.
You go.
Mount Pillion or something. Cradle Mountain. So Cradle Mountain from here looks different. It's actually... Oh, it's that one there. No, it's that one
Oh, that's Mount Roland, that one.
there.
So it literally all comes from where we've just been.
From the Central Highlands.
Fisher and Wilmot Rivers. Jesus. Okay, so they all start to join.
The 3 remaining power stations on the Forth River. The first, Sathana Power Station, located beneath Sathana Dam. Devil's Gate Dam, 20 kilometres downstream, is a thin dam in a narrow gorge stored by Lake Barrington, which is that lake there. Paluna Dam and Power Station, further 10 kilometres downstream, are the last on the Forth River. And that's the one down where the pub is, where we're staying. That is quite amazing, isn't it? Well, Lake Barrington on the Forth is 20 kilometres long. It's completed in 1969 as one of the water storage dams of the Mersey Forth hydroelectric scheme by the state-owned Tasmanian Hydroelectric. Inland Fisheries Service stocks the lake with mature fish for anglers to enjoy. Swimming, rowing, canoeing, blah, blah. Interesting story about the fish. That's where, remember Mum when she was on the Stewart family tree thing? His name was Reverend Yule, and he bought out fish and actually stocked trout and what was the other one? There was 2 fish he stocked in Tassie, and he started basically getting the freshwater fish over here. And he said the problem was that one was eating the other one. I can't remember what the other one was. Salmon and trout. And he ended up having to separate and put them in completely different river systems until they got big. Yeah. But quite amazing. It's great taking all the back roads, especially around Tassie. The roads are pretty good, and it's very relaxing. Come across stuff like this. It was a good day out. Cradle Mountain was good. You don't need a huge fitness level. We're not that fit, and we did one of the, I think, 2 or 3 hour walks around one of the lakes. There's so many walks there, pretty well maintained tracks. Some of them you need to be a mountain goat, but yeah, it was a good day. It was thoroughly enjoyable. And now we're just meandering back to pack up the caravan so we can head west.